Hey guys, welcome back. Today I have swatches to share with you from the Hella Handmade Creations. This is their February 2020 release. Everything you see here will be going live on their website at hellahandmadecreations.com at 12:01 Eastern Standard Time on Friday, February 14th. This is a pre-order and it will run for exactly 1 week, ending on February 21st, 2020. So basically what Hella Handmade Creations is, it's a monthly website that launches for the 1 week, always on the 14th of the month for 1 week. And the makers go and they collaborate kind of with the Hella Handmade Creation ladies. And each maker will submit a theme and they'll stick to that theme for about 4 months. And they'll create polishes based on that theme. The makers all pick their own individual themes, which I will go over with you for each individual polish. That everything that you see here is a pre-order, so you're going to order, and then when pre-order closes on the 21st, the makers will make your polishes and then ship them to the Hella Handmade Creations website in headquarters in Hawaii, and those ladies will put together your orders and ship them out to you. So it will take about 3 to 4 weeks for you to receive your product. So I think I have hit upon all the details. If you have any questions or if I went too fast or anything's unclear, please leave me a comment down below and I will go over everything with you. So why don't we go ahead and jump on in. I think we have nine polishes to share with you today. So let's start. The first polish that we're going to have a look at today is from Madan Dia, and this is I Love You, But I Love Me More. It is going to sell for $12, and it is inspired by Sex and the City. This polish is described as a black base that's loaded with blue shimmer, hollow flakes, UCC flakes, scattered hollow, and other various goodness. There is no cap on this polish. So when I say no cap, all I mean is that you can order as many as you want. So this polish had an excellent formula. It goes on smoothly and evenly. It stayed exactly where I put it. I only needed 2 coats to achieve full opacity. You're going to want to go in with a glossy top coat because that can dry a little bit textured and it's going to be a little bit more difficult to remove than your standard flake or hollow. So I'm showing you here 2 coats and a glossy top coat. The next polish that we're going to have a look at today is from DRK Nails, and this is called Time of Renewal. It is going to sell for $11.90. There is a 150 bottle cap. This was inspired by the Chronicles of Narnia, and it is described as a holographic light pink that's filled with UCC red to bronze iridescent flakies, orange to green, a soft red shimmer, and holographic microflakes. This polish had an excellent formula. It went on very smoothly, very evenly. It stayed exactly where I put it. I had no running, pooling, or staining. Everything that you see there is flakies, so it's not going to dry textured. And I did not have any difficulty upon removal. I was able to seal it up with a glossy top coat in 2 coats. So this is 2 coats of DRK's Time of Renewal and a glossy top coat. The next polish that we're going to have a look at is from Esmaltes Kelly, and this is Arthur Fleck. It is going to sell for $10, and there are 100 bottles available. This was inspired by the movie Joker. It is a polish that is described as a military green crelly with holographic flakes, silver glitter, various size silver, and black holographic. This polish was beautiful. It had an absolutely flawless formula. It went on smoothly and evenly. It stayed right where I put it. Nothing in there is, well, that was just knee-jerk because most stuff isn't textured, but this polish is glitter, and this polish is going to dry textured, and there will be some difficulty for you upon removal because of those glitters. So you're going to want to go in with some acetone or those handy nail polish clips for removal. This was 3 coats and a glossy top coat. The next polish that we're going to have a look at here today is from Ethereal Lacquer, and this is Pluto. This is going to sell for $12.50, and it was inspired by the planets. This polish is described as a gray-blue base with a very strong red to orange multichrome shimmer and holographic flakes. There is no cap on this, so you can buy as many as you want. This polish had an absolutely excellent formula. It went on very smoothly and evenly. It stayed exactly where I put it. Ethereal Lacquer has that awesome paddle brush that just makes application go so smooth and easy. Nothing in there is going to dry textured or be difficult to remove. You're going to want to go in with a glossy top coat for added shine because it does dry a little bit on the dull side, but you're always going to want a glossy top coat just because, I don't know, I always do. I can't imagine not, unless it's one of those like textured polishes. But this was 2 coats of Pluto and a glossy top coat. So the next polish that we're going to have a look at is from Great Lakes Lacquer, and this is My Cabbages. It is going to sell for $13. It was inspired by Avatar, The Last Airbender. This polish is described as a bright grass green jelly filled with orange to gold to green iridescent flakes, a bit of red to green to aqua shimmer, and scattered holographic. There is no cap on this. This had an absolutely excellent formula. It went on very smoothly and evenly. It stayed exactly where I put it. Those flakies are just flakes. They're not going to dry textured or give you any difficulty for your removal process. So my swatches here were just 2 coats of My Cabbages and a glossy top coat. And the next polish is from Heather's Hues, and this is That's What She Said. You have no idea how excited I was when I opened the package and saw this. This was inspired by the television series The Office. It is going to sell for $12.50, and it is described as a thermal that goes from a dark denim blue when cold and gray when warm. It is filled with a red copper to gold to green iridescent shimmer and a mix of flakes in a purple, lime, pink, and gold. This is going to have 120 bottles available. This polish had an absolutely excellent formula. It went on very smoothly, very evenly. It stayed exactly where I put it. I had 0 application issues. Nothing in there is going to dry textured, so your removal process is going to be very normal and easy. The formula on this was super smooth and easy. I am a huge fan of The Office, so when I got this polish and I got the That's What She Said, I was so happy. This is 3 coats of That's What She Said and a glossy top coat. The next polish that we're going to have a look at today is from Lilypad Lacquer, and this is People. This is going to sell for $14, and there is no cap. It was inspired by Looney Tunes, and it is described as a bright red cream with scattered hollow throughout. This polish had an absolutely flawless formula. It went on smoothly and evenly. It stayed exactly where I put it. I had no running, pooling, staining. It is red, so I would recommend a base coat. I only wore it for swatching purposes and for like an hour to walk the dog, and I had no staining, but your results may vary, and I would always recommend a base coat. I am showing you this here in 2 coats and no top coat, as the maker wishes that we don't use top coat. So this next polish is from Pampered Polishes, and it is called This Watch is 2 Days Slow. It is going to sell for $12, and there will be 75 bottles available. It was inspired by Alice in Wonderland, and it is described as a chartreuse leaning green crelly with a lime green shimmer, scattered hollow flakes, platinum flakes, and a cool tone ultra chrome chameleon flakes. This polish had a wonderful formula. I had absolutely no application issues to report. It went on very smoothly and evenly. It stayed exactly where I put it. I had no running, pooling, and there was no staining. I was able to reach full opacity for this polish in 3 coats. The flakes in there might give you a little bit of a textured look, but it is not the kind of textured that is going to give you any trouble for removal. So you're going to be able to take it off when you're ready without any extra elbow grease required. But I would always recommend going in for a glossy top coat on any polish to seal it up and make it nice and glossy. So this was 2 coats of This Watch is 2 Days Slow and a glossy top coat. I think I said 2, but I meant 3. And this polish is from Penelope Luz, and it is called Nightwish. It is going to sell for $11.50, and there are 200 bottles available. It was inspired by symphonic metal. It is described as a purple base with several pigments that give depth in color. This polish was beautiful. Beautiful. Look at all those sparkles. It went on super smooth, super easy. Probably could have gotten away with 1 coat, but I always go in for 2 just because, pictures always show your imperfections. So I went in for 2 coats and a glossy top coat. I had no staining, and nothing in there is going to dry textured or give you a difficulty upon removal. So that wraps up the February 2020 Hella Handmade Creations video I have for you. I hope you enjoyed everything. Tell me what your favorite was and let me know which ones you picked up. I hope you enjoyed sitting here with me and watching this, and I will talk to you next time. Bye, guys.